Dear self, I know this year, the year 2023, was not your plan. This year was hard, difficult, hurting, and frustrating. I'm not sure if I'm using the right words to explain this year because I feel as though no words can describe the year 2023. However, despite of it all, I'm so proud of you, girl. You never gave up or even thought of giving up, but instead you gave it your all. This year might have broke you, but you also made the strongest version of yourself. Yes, you cried 320 times out of the 360 days, and on those days, you thought you would never reach the year 2024, but guess what? You did it. You might have not reached any of your goals or seen anything good happen in your life, but one thing you found was God. I love you so much, baby girl. Keep pushing.
Hi guys, it's Warata and I'm back with another video. If you're turning subscriber, hi, and if you're new here, thank you so much for passing by, and I hope that you do stay by clicking the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be notified every time I post. I think I need a new intro because this year I'm planning on starting a brand, right? And I'm shooting this in 2023, but you guys are seeing this in 2024, so let's act as if it's then, yeah, because we're gonna make it a gift. So yeah, I'm starting a brand. I'm trying to create a brand with my name next year, and the brand being Wawa M. So Wawa M Kappa Wawa. Let's say Wawa M because Lady Do is Wawa, you get me? Must fall in somewhere somehow. So today, this is a life lately, right? But like I'm doing it in a form of a skincare routine. I just took a shower and I'm like, let me do it this way because like Kigaring, like I feel like I'm sick and tired of sitting down and explaining myself. And I speak a lot, so we're gonna try to keep this video to 20 minutes, right? 1 minute is already gone, so let's try do it. So I'm gonna mask my face. I use these two masks, right? Guys, my skin is not doing that well because I am very stressed. I'm not in a good place. I'm not in a happy space. So my skin is not doing well. But I am a person that struggles with acne. So my skin is actually very good right now. It's doing very well, but it was doing better. It's just that now I'm very stressed, so it is not doing well. So these things do work for me. I've just neglected my skin. I've just don't have time for myself. The only time I have is to cry and sulk. But anyway, we're trying to change that, right? So, but without rambling, let us get into this video. Okay guys, so I haven't been, which one should I use? Purifies clogged pores, helps reduce breakouts, reduce oiliness. Clear spot cleanses, reduces. Okay, let's use this one because I have spots, as you can see. But anyway, guys, obviously this year, my plan was to like be on YouTube and like be here fully. And I thought this year would go better than 2022, but trust me, it got worse, Sana. Like there's this new TikTok trend that is going right now that is trending that says, sorry guys, if I look here, I'm looking at the mirror, that speaks about this year. I didn't only meet the most broken version of myself, but I met the strongest version of myself. When I saw that video, it's speaking to me. Of course, like this year, you guys know, in the beginning of the year, I did a video and my 2022 was not the best, you guys know. My 2022 was already terrible. I lost my best friends, if I can call them that. I love them dearly, but now I'm over it. And then I lost my grandfather, and those are the two people I needed most in my life at the time. Till today, I can't explain what truly happened, to be honest, because we've never sat down and had an actual conversation, which I believe they owed me back then, but right now, guys, it is what it is, man, and it's over. And then I lost my grandfather, so I was like, I'm gonna try and make 2023 better. Okay, sharp, okay. We get into 2023, you know, it's January, I'm very positive. Um, okay, I get my matric results, and the things I applied for needed maths, like a 60% in maths. I'm gonna do a dedicated video of how much I actually got in maths. Let me not spoil it now. Yeah, well. And then obviously I got rejects in maths except in one thing, but like I was not doing accounting for another year just to get into varsity and do it for people and do what I don't like. So I then decided to rewrite my matric this year. And to be honest, the first few months I was disappointed in myself. I was mad at myself. I was blaming myself. But then I later understood that it was God's will. Yeah, man. So, so yeah, that happened, right? And then I accepted and I became okay. Then in 2022 December, you see this 2022 affected my 2023 because I carried everything, you know. I met a man I believed was the love of my life. To be honest, I feel like he found me at a very vulnerable. I hope the echo in here is not bad. He found me in a vulnerable state, and like I settled for less because I needed happiness. I was trying to find an escape that is not alcohol, that is not weed, that is not any sort of substance or drug, you know. And I thought I had found that place in him. And to be honest, like I did, I was happy for a couple of months. Let me not say a very long time, right, guys? If I look down, sorry, I wrote down notes so that this video is structured, right? So yeah, me and that boy kicked like December, January, Feb. He asked me out on the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken, because I forgot. 2nd or 3rd Feb. Excuse me. And then we were pushing. And then April came and things started doing this. You know, when you start, like, because he brought happiness into my life, I started thanking him, like, in the form of money, right? Because to be honest, me and the guy, financially, we were not in the same place. I was more financially stable than he was, but I had no problem with it. Like, for me, as long as Indota has a plan, I will help them build the plan. Nike Bob the Builder, but I'm tired of being Bob the Builder. Like, yo, can I just be Dora the Explorer at this point? Because sengikhathele ukakha abafana. Like, I'm done. Okay, but anyway, sharp. We pushed. I started supporting the relationship financially, and that was my biggest mistake. Guys, never give a guy money. Never support a guy. Ish, guys, this looks like snot and I hate it. Never support a guy financially. Like, don't do that to yourself. Like, do not do that to yourself, because that's when they start thanking you with a plate full of shh. But anyway, Sharp, he did bring happiness into my life, not to only bad mouth him. His family was very welcoming. I loved his family. They loved me. And it was okay. But my biggest mistake was starting to support him financially. He took me for granted. He took my situation to advantage, which is what I feel. But yeah, it was bound to be that way. People come into your life to teach you something, period. You know? But enough speaking about him. Then, yeah, Sharpo. Obviously now this relationship is going down, and I'm only accepting now that you're doing this maths thing, you're rewriting this maths thing, you know. But I was okay. And then, guys, while I was at the school I was at to rewrite, I met the most amazing people. I met the most amazing friends. Like, I love those people to death. yes, like to death, which is what I'm grateful for. You know, God doesn't only teach you stuff, but like He does stuff for a reason. I feel like those are the people I can keep in my life. Those are for keeps. So yeah, that happened. And then okay, Shabu, we move, and then now it's like May. And then I supplement, right? And then after my supplementary, it's like towards the end of May, I move out of home. Like I moved, and it was a change of environment, and now I'm happy. I'm like, it's gonna get better, you know. Kuzolunga, kuzoba right, you know, we're gonna be okay. Yeah, well, change of environment, young taller, like all of that. Yo, then I'm not gonna get too much into it, but me and my mom water and oil, and like water and oil like bad, like terrible, 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 terrible. But anyway, I'm not gonna cry about it, not gonna sulk about it right now. It is what it is, and I need to deal with it, and I need to grow stronger. And it's one of the challenges I've been facing in my life. You know, I don't know if I'm the problem, if she's the problem, if it's just the phase in my life, and at this point. Okay, but yeah, I move out and I move away from my mom, so I'm thinking, okay, things are gonna get better. Yeah, my relationship gets worse now, worse than worse. But anyway, guy and I end up breaking up. Then I need to deal with a breakup, because truth is, I love this man, to be honest. Now I'm dealing with this breakup, and then yeah, guys, I probably no, like I'm speaking about it better because I've healed. But guys, this thing broke me, and I didn't want to come on the camera and fake it. And that is why I moved away from YouTube for a while, because I was not happy. Like everything was happening so fast, and while I was trying to digest something else popped up, and that's why I left the space. Because I feel like I'm meant to bring happiness to you guys and authenticity, but then like I was gonna come here and fake. Like each time I held the camera, you could see there's a difference. So I didn't want you guys questioning me, you know. That was my biggest fear about social media. People questioning me. I didn't want that at all. So that is why I ran away from YouTube. But anyway, I'm gonna wash my face. This is a 3-in-1. It does wash your face as well. But I'm gonna rinse this, like scrub my face, and then I'm gonna wash my face with pure soap, because sometimes these Red Boys Rock thingies do stay on my face. So I'm just gonna wash it off and then I'll come back. Yeah guys, so I'm done washing my face. That was pure soap, by the way, not sure if I mentioned that. I will do a skincare if you guys want that, just comment, you know. And then we're just gonna tone my face. So yeah guys, I broke up with this guy, and then I was dealing with the breakup, and then final exams came. But by the time final exams came, I had moved on. So guys, one thing about me, as Bonang said, when you end a relationship, simple as ABC. But no, I sound like I don't care about this person. But anyway, I'll have a story time one day about how I met this guy. And he has it all. I feel like now we say backstage, and those are one of the greatest things that have happened. But anyway, yeah, final exams came and they also dribbled me, but yeah, it was better than last year. It was, if guys, I'm not doing it for the second time. But anyway, despite all the bad, like guys, when I tell you that I cried myself to bed at least 290 times out of these 365 days, I mean it. Like guys, hey, yeah. Like I'm not gonna explain Anjan, but the first part of my video will probably explain it or try explain it, but there are times I would go to my grandfather's grave and just cry. That's how bad this year was. Um, but yeah, obviously, guys, the year doesn't only go bad. Good comes out of a bad year. So there were great things that happened in my life. I'm bleeding. And one of those things, I'm not sure if I showed you guys, but this is what I'm using. It doesn't want to show. I'll put a picture on the side, but it's part of the rooibos extract. There we go. Rooibos extract brand. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna hold this here because I'm bleeding. So like God works in mysterious ways, guys. This year was terrible, but when I tell you that God came through for me, He did. So this year, one of the things on my vision board was that I'm getting closer to God, and I did exactly that. If you guys follow me on TikTok and on Instagram, you guys know that I got closer to God to a point where I started trialing a church for one of our youth movements in the church, and now I'm a Wesley Guild member. Like everyone when they see me now you're a church girl, now you no longer green bag and see me with alcohol. That's me. You see, when God says people can be transformed, guys, I saw it with me. Like there is change. So I'm gonna moisturize my face with this thing. When I tell you I've changed. Like ke changile, bophelo bo changile. Hey, ditapele tsa ka di so lende, but life is changing for the better. Guys, me now I do this thing that influencers do. I'm not gonna come here and fake it. But yeah, now I'm so much closer to God, but not in a way that I want to be. I've still got a lot of work in when it comes to my relationship with God, but we're getting where I want to be with God, and I love it for me. Like, I'm so happy, like I'm content. I think one of the reasons, guys, I thought I would commit suicide, to be honest. That's how difficult the year was. I haven't tried, but it was where it was going. But I decided to speak to God and give God my problems and let it go and let God. And trust me, that was the best decision I ever took for my life. And that is why I am here, and that is why I'm who I am, and that's why I'm so strong, because I let God do what He wants to do with my life. I let God work in my life. I might not be where I want to be. It's Vaseline. I might not be where I want to be, but I've seen God's purpose in my life. Yo, guys, I forgot to put I'm texting my man. Yo, he even called me twice. Yo. Guys, let me give my man attention. I'll be back. Guys, ngikhohlwa njani ukuthi ngikhuluma nesithando senhliziyo yami. But yeah, this is sunscreen. I'll show you. God has carried me through this year. And guys, my advice is, when it is tough, go back to God. And that's where you'll find happiness, literally. That is the only place that you'll find happiness. So, yeah, guys. That was me. Then, yeah, I went on TikTok. And I'm trying this TikTok thing. And I'm almost on 1,000 followers. And I think I've been doing it for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah, almost a month. I'm almost on 1,000 followers. So by the time you guys see this, I think I will have passed the 1,000 followers mark. I'm not gonna gel my brows today because I'm not going out. I'm gonna be in the house. So that has been my year. So guys, yeah, I am in another relationship. I'm very happy. Maybe I'll do a story time of like why I left my boyfriend. I think the okay, let me just say it now. I might look like I moved on fast, but my prayer was that God provides me with a a praying man, a man that puts him first before he puts himself and me. I wanted a relationship that had God. And I'm not saying Uti my ex didn't have God, but like where I wanted to be spiritually, it was not aligning with my brand spiritually. He was an MC, he was in the entertainment space. So with my plan with God, it was never gonna work because it forced me to be in spaces where I wouldn't say God doesn't align with, but where I feel that when I'm spiritually connected to God and my relationship with God is tight, I don't want to find my space in, like, I no longer club, I no longer groove, you know. And if I was with him, angisadlowi ngoba ngikhuluma nani. Angisadlowi, sorry. So yeah, I was gonna find myself in the wrong spaces each time, and that is why I left my man. Like spiritually, he was not supporting it. Like I remember Good Friday was his birthday, and Mut was like, "Don't go to church." I'm like, "Yeah, man. When did we get here? Imagine me putting you before God, you know." So like I felt like spiritually he was not supporting me, so it wouldn't work out any longer. And I've met a man I read the Bible with, I met a man I can preach to over the phone, I've met a man that preaches to me, I've met a man that prays with me, prays for our relationship. Like anything I call my uyashuti, like baby, don't forget God. You know, it's all about God in our relationship. So like yeah man, like yeah, that is why I left him. So the reason I fell in love with this guy so quickly was simply because of his relationship with God, and that is what I needed in my life at the time. I knew that life is so hard, and what I need is someone that will support me spiritually, someone that will support my spiritual journey. When I was roaming at church, he was there. And when my ex knew before him, and I told him, and my ex is like, "I'm not going there because of your mother, this, your father, this, your parents, that." Like, I feel like I was always willing to take risks for him, whereas he wasn't. But that relationship is over now, it's done. So I'm happy. Okay, happy relationship wise. What's my dad calling me? And I know one day I am going to be happy with my life in general. So yeah guys, that is me, and that's how I've been doing. I'm sorry for going on and off the space literally, but it wasn't my plan. But it was how life turned out. Truthfully, I was not okay, like at all, and I'm still not okay. But I just told myself, you know what? YouTube made me happy, so let me try come use this as my escape, and not bother my boyfriend each time as my escape, and just come here and speak to you guys and have fun with you guys. Pella, you guys DM me. Like I remember when I spoke about my first life lately, like you guys were DMing me, were speaking in the DMs, like it was absolutely great. So I want to build a family outside of my family, and that's you guys. So I decided, yes, and let me come back to this platform, let us have fun, let me try to do this again. And guys, I promise I'm going to do it, and actions speak louder than words. I promise you guys are going to see it. As I did say, which it's 2023 December. It's the 18th of December, and I'm already filming, editing for next year. So watch this space. Goes over right. You guys are gonna see me at least once a week. Like at least once a week, you guys will see me. And I love you guys so much. And to those people that subscribed and are still here, Thank you so much for believing in me. Thank you so much for believing that I would come back. I really appreciate you guys staying here. I really appreciate you guys waiting. And I hope that you guys will give me the very, very same love that you guys were giving me in the first place. So I wish you guys a great 2024. Guys, it is hard out here. Guys, please keep praying. Um, Make God the person you turn to at your hardest times, and trust me, things will become better. Like, I'm shocked how I made it this far, but by God's grace, that is the only way I made it this far. So thank you so much for staying here. I wish you a blessed and great 2024. I pray that all of your wishes, your goals, and the things on your bucket list and vision boards come true, and with God by your side, for as long as you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and with like, yeah, infinity, so just believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And if you walk your journey of life with God, trust me, you will see that light, you will reach that light, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Love you. Bye.